Hello, Louie. Yeah, you know me. Yeah, Big Johnny, your worst nightmare. And you said I'm making threats towards you? You're a lying sack of shit, Louie. I don't make threats towards you. I make promises. And there's a difference between making a threat and a promise. I make promises, and I make promises that I tend to keep. So you better get that through your thick head of yours, you little sack of shit. But anyway, I'm here to set the record straight with you. I saw your recent video. Stating that we go way back as kids, that's bullshit. You and we never met until we were in our mid-20s. My family had control of the east side while you were working on the west side, but you were working for a family as a low-life lackey. You were no big shot, and you never will be. After what happened those many years ago, that cost two of the family's associates and an undercover cop their lives, that's blood on your hands, Louie. And I wonder, that cop who had his brains blown out, it was blown out by an exploding cigar. I wonder where that cigar came from. Because we know at times that you were a practical joker. And I'm beginning to wonder if you were the one who killed that cop. Because after the police came in and raided the place, they found out what happened. They took you in and beat the shit out of you until there was nothing left. Then stuck you in a prison cell for a few nights with no other than Bubba the proctologist. Oh yeah, your life was never the same after that. Because what we found out from Bubba, you were crying and screaming like a schoolgirl bitch. That's right. Bubba made you his bitch. And you didn't like that. Well, after the cops cut you loose after they had nothing on you, my father, the old man, he decided to take you in out of pity, gave you a job as a bodyguard, but you were only restricted to the house. I can't tell you what you did in order to piss him off, because there were a few times you crossed him. Until that one night, you got so mad at him that he just left and went to bed, just thinking that this whole thing would blow over. Well, we found the empty liquor bottles, and that you were in a drunken stupor. What we did find was that you literally destroyed his study, and in his study he had a fish tank that contained two of the rarest African hissing beetles that were in his possession. Those were his cherished and prized possessions, and you stomped on them both and killed them because you wanted to get even. So what was your punishment? Oh, my father's associates, they took you into the garage, stripped you naked, beat the hell out of you, shocked you with a car battery, and now my father came in and he decided to blow your left nut out. Oh, you recovered all right, but you were known as One Nut Louie. And he warned you that this was your last and final chance, that you better not blow it. And one night there was a party that he was having, invited everybody except you, because of what you did, because he never forgave you for that. Oh yeah, my father was throwing a party, and you decided, since you went against the rules, you went and hid in the closet in my daughter's bedroom. That's right, my daughter's bedroom. Of all places, you were told not to go in there. It was strictly prohibited, and you were forbidden even to step foot in that room. What did you do? While my daughter was trying to get ready for the party, you busted out of that closet, and you started to kiss her and started to grope all over her. She screamed bloody murder until her brothers came in that room, grabbed you, and beat the hell out of you. I came up to see what was going on. When I found out what happened, that's when I really started to pound the hell out of you. I decided to take my gun and shoot you right in the ass. Remember that scar you got on your butt, Louie? Yeah, that bullet hole, that's something you're going to remember me by. And I gave you a warning. Stay away from Veronica. But what were you trying to do afterwards? You were sending emails and texts to her, asking her to forgive you, and that you could pay her off. She showed me the emails and the texts, but she sent you a letter stating that you better stay away from me, or I will rip out your junk, force feed it to you, and jam it up your ass. I wasn't too pleased with you, Louie, and you say that she's lying. She took a polygraph. She didn't lie. She told the truth. Results don't lie. And we have video and photos of what you did. And it's in our possession, and we will not show them to this day. We know you did it. So that's another lie I caught you in. You know, after the old man died, he told me, you need to get rid of Louie for me. I can't put up with this anymore. So after he died, I was about ready to cut you loose and tell you, you have no place here. But what happened? You took off right after he had his funeral. Luckily, you didn't show up. But we found out later on that you stole millions of dollars from us. That's right. That was protection money that we were getting every week. Millions of dollars missing. And we wonder where that money went. We found out where that money went, and we found out about your secret accounts because you left a ledger behind. Several accounts that contain all the money that we were bribing the businesses so that we could protect them. And you know what, Louie? Today, I like to announce that your assets and all your money that you've stolen from us is now frozen. You don't have a dime to your name. And you only have a few pennies left in your name, and that's it. So now you're working for this Evil Ciggy character. Well, let me tell you something. This Evil Ciggy, he can be a lowlife, but this family has no quarrel with him, nor are we going to have any argument with him. So we're not going to say anything about him. But as for you, Louie, you overgrown fudge-packing piece of monkey shit, I've had it with your lies. Because you're not very honest and you're not very truthful. And to this day, you're a marked man. And that price on your head, that was put on there by my uncle, Old Joe. It still remains intact to this day. So my advice for you, Louie, is this. You better quit your job as a spokesman for Evil Ciggy, and you better run. Because every evil organization and every crime family is coming out after you because it's open season on you. If I find out you try to crawl back to my family again, we're not going to take you back in. We will shoot you on the spot with no questions asked. And you can forget about contacting the previous attorneys that you were trying to make a deal with so that you can weasel your way out of this. We got rid of those attorneys and we have new ones. So you're on your own on this. And you're not going to get help from them this time. So you don't bother with these new attorneys, for they will turn you down. So in other words, Louie, there's not going to be a deal in place for you anymore. We had it with you, and we want for you to run, and you better run until you can't run anymore. Till next time, Louie, I will be keeping an eye on you. Later.